like is kind of creepy and weird, and I can understand all of that. That's fine. Like, I don't have a problem with you saying it's weird. I kind of have a problem though with that. Like, you understand, we come from the debate sphere of TikTok, of YouTube, and over there we have, like, especially on Tom's channel and lots of channels adjacent to Tom, the whole idea is you have challenging conversations and you like go into philosophy, you go into like awkward parts, you go into morals, you go into legalities. Like, we have all of these conversations all the time. And if you just like cherry pick these like really challenging conversations and then try and make it out like somebody is a creepy weirdo, like who is into pedo corn or PDF corn, then I really think that that's like, you're doing a disservice and you're being dishonest, because in reality, just let me quickly finish. Okay. Because in reality, he has a debate against PDF files, against them, against everything about them. And then what came up is like, what if, it's just like hypothetical questions, like what if we could create something that like made it so that they got better and they didn't hurt anybody. And his theory is, yeah, if you could find that and you get overage people and it didn't hurt anybody and there weren't children getting hurt, then he was like, that's fine. But the way you guys take this and run with it is that you're trying to make out like he's pro this thing. Well, he said in a Twitch chat this thing in the context of that debate. So now you're taking it and making him seem like this horrible person. And I just think that like, you got to be a bit more fair. Like, we're trying to be fair here, but we're from the debate sphere.
I hear you. And I got to be honest with you, I'm pretty new to the debate sphere just on TikTok. My involvement with this is really strange. The original creator Z sent me a cease and desist, and that's why I even was on the live to begin with. But I never claimed that. Like, and even in my videos, I said it was weird. I never claimed that, and I'm not here. And I told
the way you framed it, though.
Source. Well, and I even said
the way you framed it.
But there's even text on the screen that says Tom is talking about overage people looking younger in videos, and it's in the video. But I also post a follow-up video that does post more context to both clips that I provided.
Okay, so I did see that you did end up posting, like, you told everyone that there's like a full clip, so I appreciate that. Okay. And you said that, and you showed the full clip of the Twitter debate, the one I was talking about, where there was a guy on there who was saying something horrible about slavery.
I mean, you have to, though. Let's be real. I've seen you in your
but do you understand what the argument of that one was? It was, we were against the guy saying
I've seen you in comments
that they like it.
I've seen you quite literally say in comment sections that people of color like cannot be above white people. I've literally quite literally seen you say that in YouTube comments.
Where? What?
I mean, girl, I mean, I don't know. I was on the whole live last night. I'd be happy to.
Don't get me wrong. I don't give a shit about saying the R slur, and I've like, don't get me wrong. I'm a lot edgier than you guys. You guys are like fragile as fuck, in my opinion.
Wait,
but like,
I mean, so what about me? Hold on a second.
Wait a minute. Yeah, let go.
Are we saying that edgy is just like y'all don't care about certain types of bigotry? Is that what you're saying? Because y'all keep saying edgy, and I want us to just...
Well, I mean, you think... Yeah, I think that, like, I've got to be honest, like, I would say that I know that, like, people say that the R slur, for example, is bad, but over on YouTube and shit, like, we just say it all the time. We don't really we don't care about it.
Except for the fact that Tom literally apologized and said that he shouldn't say it.
Yeah, but he cares about it. He does care about it. But he's not, he's a liberal. He doesn't censor people. He doesn't censor people.
Is he also a fragile little person like you're trying to insinuate we are?
Can I give you the context of this thing you're pulling up on screen?
Please let them finish what they're saying. And I know everyone's going to get a chance to speak. Just please allow them finish.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my biggest
thing. Let me give you the bit, Bob.
I'm a big sissy then, like you're trying to insinuate we are?
Okay. Can you recite?
I'm so sorry, I can't hear.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, okay, so I can explain this as well. This is a meme now in the community because when we came onto TikTok, somebody in Tom's chat on the YouTube stream who's never been in there, because there's this thing called vertical streaming that you do on YouTube, and it's not like normal, your community's all in there. It's like anyone who scrolls like a short on YouTube can join the community and join the chat. So there was this like new person in the chat who was saying that, and we didn't know who it was. I've never been called this before. It's absolutely ridiculous. But then everyone from TikTok does this thing where they like go and look at your chats and they screenshot them and they say, what about this? What about this? What about this? And they were doing that night. They were interrogating and they were being like little Yahtzees themselves. And so then in my community, we all thought it was so ridiculous that now, and we just like joke about it all the time because we thought it was so over the top that now in my community, they all now call me that because you guys made it such a big deal about it that we're kind of laughing at your expense. Sorry.
Wait, in the same respect, you are up here saying that like you're not happy with the way that Allison made certain representations, but you don't care about certain types of bigotry that other people care about. And so since you don't care about it, they don't have to. What if Allison didn't care about the representations?
That's not that you're I don't understand the equivocation you're making. I don't think that's an equivocation at all.
I'm asking you a question. I'm not having a debate with you. I'm asking you.
No, I'm genuinely, I don't.
Yeah, like I don't understand why, like, right? People are saying they care about the RSERP. People are saying that you shouldn't be saying that. And you're saying, well, I don't care about it.
That's
where I come from, so it doesn't matter. Exactly. So wouldn't the same be true for
They're
the
allowed
people
to
that are
say
on
that.
TikTok? Okay, so the same people that are on TikTok digging up whatever they're digging up and literally just going with it, could they not say the same? They don't care about whether or not you have.
They can say that. My problem is the behavior that follows it. Like, I don't care that you guys have like a huge difference of opinion, but I'm not going and digging into all of your chats and taking screenshots and hunting you and your friends down and like being nasty. I'm not publishing videos that are like taking things out of context and bullying you and like shaming the way you look or anything. That's what's happening by you guys. And the behavior, in my opinion, is just
Mantis,
unacceptable.
you're malfunctioning.
Mantis,
Wait,
that was
but
on
people think
YouTube
your
last
behavior is
night, just so
unacceptable
that you
when you say
know.
the R slur. That's what I don't get. Like, how come what's unacceptable to you matters versus what's unacceptable to other people doesn't matter?
I just find that one word, like the R slur, is, I think most people understand for the most part. It just means you're calling people stupid. Like, we just don't care. I just don't care about it that much. I mean, you guys care about everything to a degree that I think is impractical.
I mean, I don't know who.
Okay, I mean that's your take, but you cared a lot about my video, which is really funny.
Exactly. That's why
And
you
that's
came
what I
Yeah,
up
wanna
because
get
it's
back to, actually.
dishonest. I don't
It's
like
not,
dishonesty.
It's really not, though. I just explained it.
Yes, it is. It is dishonest.
Okay,
not.
so like we're back to square one again.
We are.
You explain the dishonesty, but the dishonesty that you're saying she had, like, I don't mean to please correct me if I'm messing up pronouns, y'all. But like, I guess what we're pointing out is we've seen Allison's videos, like, pretty direct about what's going on, and you're saying there's like this miscommunication, misunderstanding, but I don't think there is a misunderstanding.
But you don't
Like-
agree with me that the way that she
No.
framed this is to like make Tom look like the bad guy in both of those scenarios?
Oh no,
Well,
I
I
didn't.
Even more than
Tom
as
makes
actually representative of what was being said?
You understand, Tom represents himself, right? So this person Tom, already made themselves look.
And
a
you
type
guys
of way.
represent yourselves.
So
Allison's representing herself.
Mantis, like, so
To be dishonest.
I have a twofold question for you, right? So this Tom person, will we agree they can only represent themselves in what they were saying, right? Allison took a take, and that take can be disagreed with, sure, but
Well, I would hope you would listen to Tom, but it doesn't seem like you guys are
Can he
interested in
finish,
having
please,
conversations.
Mantis?
So,
Please let him
Mantis,
finish.
in that time and space, yeah, well, maybe that's a thing in the future for sure, right? So Tom will be able to represent themselves. My second, like, portion of this question is, you're talking about these things you wouldn't dig up and find. What would you expect to find? Because the things you're doing in comparison, like, I don't know everybody here, right? But for the most part, the people that I am familiar with here, even if you were to look up things, it wouldn't be close to you doing like Aryan or the R slur or anything like that, right? So like, what are you saying in this aspect of the
What did I do about the but making
before you
jokes?
malfunction,
We make a lot of
just
jokes.
Please give it a
Yeah.
second. The disagreement here is about humane versus inhumane behavior.
Yes, and I think that just because you think you've found something that's like damning about somebody, that the response that like, it's the way that you guys respond or react to it, it unfortunately doesn't do you guys any favor either. I think that the like harassing, the brigading, and the bullying, and the name calling, and the like taking out of context and the lying, unfortunately, it makes you just as bad in some ways.
Is the R
But
word
then
not
when you
name
actually
calling?
hang on, do I get to finish? I mean, I let him finish.
You want to let anybody else finish?
I'm gonna go on
I just
mute.
think that. Okay. I just think that, like, when you actually find out what was being said in these contexts, it's not malicious in the way that you guys think it's malicious. You might say that it's like it's
still
not
is.
funny that I'm now. You might think it's not funny that I'm now joking about being called the Aryan Queen, because I think it's so absolutely ridiculous that I think it's funny. But like our community, this community, a lot of people in the YouTube community, they just think it is funny because it's so ridiculous. Like, it's so far fetched.
The handful of 100 people in your chat that don't seem to care about accountability, Mantis, which again, you're trying to just make up excuses for not taking accountability again. Like,
I've just literally taken accountability and said I say things that I think are bad. I say the Arsler even though I know it's bad. But
that's not accountability. Accountability
unfortunately,
is saying
I
that
can't
was
say.
wrong. I'm not going to continue to do it.
I agree with you on that. I'm not taking accountability because I don't plan on changing the behavior for that thing, that one thing. I do plan on using that word in the future. So, like, I'm sorry.
Then you can't.
But with other things, that's fine.
No, please. No, the other thing. Then you can't be upset when people treat you and Tom like you're weirdos when you are going to continue to act like weirdos.
I'm okay with you disagreeing with my use of that word. I'm not okay with the harassment, bullying, and like all the ways that you guys go about it. It's over the top and it's inappropriate and it makes you guys look unhinged.
You just want to unapologetically bully people by calling them the Arsler, and then when you get called out
you
for
guys
it,
aren't
you want to
taking
cry
accountability for your behavior.
Hey, Mantis, may I ask you a question?
You're not allowed to dictate the way that people react to you when you do bad things. Sorry, that's not how the world works.
So you're
friend.
not going to so you guys aren't going to take accountability for the way that you react to things.
Absolutely.
You take accountability for reacting to the bad things that you did. What if you just didn't do the bad thing?
It sounds like you are getting upset that people are taking your same stance. They're telling you they are going to continue to stand against people who use ableist slurs, and you are saying that you are going to continue to use them. So it doesn't look like there's anything left to talk about. Yeah.
Okay, that wasn't the reason why I was attacked initially. The reason why I was attacked initially was because I'm from a different community. So you can change it now to the fact that I say an Arsler, but I was attacked before today when I told you that I used the Arsler. So
Hey, Mantis,
what's your justification for that?
Well, Mantis, but just because you're not disliked because you're from a different community. You're disliked because you actually just have been saying awful shit. Like, I mean, let's be real.
Like
I don't
what?
care. No one cares where you come from. It's just a matter of like your.
I need an example, Allison.
I'll give you an example. I'm happy
maybe
to
the one you've already been mentioning.
Wait.
I mean,
One moment, y'all. I will let Amanda get her question out, and then y'all can go back to the discussion. Amanda.
Thank you. I have an example. I think I have the perfect example. Also, thank you for bringing me up. Mantis, I know that you saw the live that Tom came into, and I know that you watched last night. Right? Him talking about the live that he was in that I hosted, right?
His stream last night.
Yes, that's where the screenshot of you calling yourself
I watched his stream and I watched some of your stream. I watched the way you were speaking to him. It was very condescending. Yes.
Really? Okay. So you did hear the part about how someone on the panel that I hosted was developmentally disabled, right?
Yeah, I did. And he apologizes and he said he's working on his use of the Arsler and he doesn't want to do that anymore.
Okay. Cool. Well, it was kind of a half apology. You know, you can say,
he apologized.
I'm sorry that you feel that
he
way,
apologized.
but that doesn't mean that you're actually sorry. It means,
no, that's not what he said.
I'm sorry that you're feeling that way. Okay, sure. Whatever you want to think.
That's not what he said.
Anyway, the example is...
See, the problem is whenever people do take accountability, you guys don't accept it anyway.
Mantis, for someone who doesn't want, the left to react emotionally and we just get so offended, you're sounding really emotional right now and I need you to relax. So Dave, the person who he was speaking to, asked him, I am developmentally disabled. I have been called that word my whole life. It hurts every single time. I've been called it by teachers, fellow students, all the things, right, Mantis? He said that to Tom, right?
I heard some of that,
Tom, and then his final question was, are you going to stop using it? And are you going to call people out when they use it, now that you know that is how it affects people? And Tom said no. And then he
said yes.
Down.
He was going to try and stop him.
He said
he was going to stop himself.
Guys,
he said
but he's not going
so please, I'm sorry,
no.
just let her finish.
The recording is quite literally public on my page right now. I made sure to save it in multiple places. He said no. and then he crashed out, dropped, and then he got on a live the next day and made fun of Dave for crying. So you want us to not be emotional. You're reacting to this very emotionally. And someone who quite literally is the community that he was attacking tried to say, can you just please like not say it anymore? And he said no. So I think that there's like a level of like, I'm not sure if it's cognitive dissonance or just like lack of empathy going on here, Mantis, but you're standing up for someone, and you yourself are someone who repeatedly uses all of the slurs, all of them. And you're proud of
Okay,
you're
in
proud
my
of it. You're proud of it. I've seen a few examples.
This is where we just
you say, "What did you want me to go further with it?" Because I'm happy to. I'm happy to go
Well, can I
further
respond
with
to
it.
what you said so far, or do you plan on talking for
Oh,
another
I mean,
5
I don't
minutes?
really care about your response. I just want to make sure that everyone knows that that's who they're talking
Well, you
to.
should care about people's response.
No,
this is the
no,
problem I'm
no.
having, is you guys you don't care about people's response.
Anyone who defends someone who not only said, no, I will not stop using that slur, to a literal developmentally disabled
Yes, I'm
young
aware.
man.
I have problems. I've
I
said
do
that
not
I'm still going
care
to use the word.
what he
So
thinks,
I'm
Tom, and I do not care what you have to say or think.
So you just
wanna
wanted
make
to come
sure
up here
that
and
everyone
monologue?
knows. I want to make sure that everyone
This is the problem with
knows
all of you
that
guys.
that
You
is
just
the
want to yap.
reality of who you are, and you have proven that dozens, if not hundreds of thousands of times daily. But you can feel free to respond.
Hundreds of thousands
I already
of
know the
times
response that I'm
daily.
gonna get.
Okay.
Yeah, that Discord is really fun.
Hundreds of thousands of times daily. Okay.
First of all, hold on a
I
second.
just-
I'm sorry, Mantis, hold on a second. Y'all need to be tapping the screen. If you don't know what has been happening over the last, you got to go on your own fucking For You page and type in Unfuck America Tour, tomfoolery, all these people's names and get caught the fuck up. We don't got time for that. Motherfuckers that know what's happening know what's fucking happening. But tap this screen before you lose the fucking comment.
True.
Y'all ain't gonna come up here and tell people how to do shit, do nothing in here. Y'all ain't normally here. Don't come in here acting like you fucking live here.
Based.
Go ahead, man.
Thank you, Wawa.
Based. So this is just, it's kind of, I understand. Look, it's just my mentality is not the same as your guys' mentality when it comes to like accepting people and unaccepting people. I think people are flawed individuals. I think people can like they don't have to be completely perfect. They don't have to like do things saintly to the degree that like Jesus Christ or God would do it. For me to like associate with them, have them in a community or associate with them in a community or like be able to just put some things that I don't consider to be that big of a deal to the side. The use of the R slur I don't consider to be as big of a deal as other things. In which case,
Than other
like
things.
there's
So you do
tons
care
of
about
things. What do you mean? Like other slurs? Yes,
yeah,
I
you
care
said-
about
well,
other
then-
slurs more than the R slur.
Well, okay.
Yes.
I don't think we need to like necessarily like put like a weight on it. And here's the thing: like you don't really care what we have to say.
I
with
do
any of our
put weight on
responses.
things though.
Well, but
I do put weight on things, and that's
Well,
the
hold
difference
on, hold
between
on,
me and
hold
you
on.
guys. Is you guys put the same weight on everything,
I
and
don't.
and there is a little bit of a problem with.
No,
I just
the
want to
main
quickly finish about the
reason I
mentality
went
thing.
the main
Just
reason I
let
went
me
after
quickly
Tom the
finish
way I
about the
did-
mentality thing, and then you
Okay,
can
Lauren.
like respond to what I
Okay,
said.
all right.
Okay, it's just I'm just noticing that there's like. Oh God, I'm getting a call. Okay,
do you have a fucking
I'm just
DS
noticing
light? What
that
the hell
there's
is
like sorry, I was getting a phone call. I just think that there's like a really staunch, like you guys are very black and white, very like you cannot sit with us. You're not wearing pink on Wednesday kind of vibe. And I'm just less like that. I just think that like I've talked to people who have said things that you guys would consider like you cannot go near that person. They said that thing. And like I just think people can shift, for example, from the right to the left. And that's a whole entire
you gonna
process
monologue?
where they're not going to do everything like perfectly, and that's okay. And I don't really think it means that you need to shun them, bully them, harass
Okay,
them,
am I able to
like sick
respond now?
people after them.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Allison
Lord,
go.
she's like, why are y'all monologuing and then monologues? Like, what?
Laylo had to go. Honestly.
And then
Also, we do have Tashika in the queue. I think somebody said.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm going to go in a second, so I'm not going to talk to Tashika. I think she's a racist, so I'm sorry.
Oh my
Wait a minute. What? Wait, what?
Hey, can I say something to
Wait a minute. Marquez.
y'all? I've been waiting so patiently to say something to this.
Yo.
This shit speaks forever,
Why y'all
y'all.
do that?
Marquez.
Yeah, why? Who's
I don't know why y'all did that.
Marquez.
She said she was about to go, and she just called this sister racist. What more y'all want to talk
but they
about?
wanted to talk.
No, but they wanted to have a
her.
conversation.
No, no
Right.
problem. I'll invite her back. I'll drop.
Don't you drop? You were
Right, you ain't got to. Marquez, why you taking? Okay, you know what? I don't like that.
He
You
did
don't
have to drop
sacrifice your-
somebody. So he needed to make room.
And the gag is she's literally racist. She is literally a racist.
Anyway, everyone's always scared of me. Anyway, I'm used to it at this point. I think. I genuinely do think that there's no issue. I mean, there's no like meaning to speaking to people like Mantis, and there's a very obvious reason for that. I've spoken to thousands of people like her, and I think that last statement she made in regards to the fact that I know he disconnected you. You're a pussy. In regards to the fact that that she says that like the particular beliefs we hold are very sectioned off and very much like you can't sit with us. People like Mantis grew up very lonely. These are very like personally lonely people who are typically not accepted into overall groups. And so that's why you have this why you no one cares. This is why you have this 30-year-old woman using words like based as if she hasn't read a book in 5 years or her entire life, right? That's why you have this 30-year-old woman with bags under her eyes and wrinkles using the terminology of teenage young boys. That's odd. Whenever you see an adult speak this way, it is because they do not fit in with adults in their group. That is why she's speaking like this. It's because she's never been able to fit in with the people that she was supposed to fit in with. It is not normal to be fucking 30 years old and talking like you're 15. It is not normal to be this much of an edgelord to be like, oh, I just don't care about saying the art. Are you 5? Are you 5 years old? Like, just say you're a bad person and you revel in being a bad person and you want to be different because being different makes you feel special. And that was your way of coping. People never wanted you around them, and the way that you coped with being alone your entire life was finding some kind of pride in being alone. Right, this not like other girls' attitude.
No, I've never been alone. I have a twin sister.
Wait a minute. Let her finish. Let her finish. Mantis, let her finish, please.
And that's why you're aging like a raisin. And your eyes are sunken.
Let her finish, please.
Hold on, let me say something. I'm so sorry, Sachika. You do not get to determine who's talking too fucking long because this is not your platform. If the host feels like
but
somebody
she's just talking shit. This is nonsense.
Hello.
If the host feels as though somebody is monologuing or monopolizing the conversation,
I didn't say she's monologuing. I said she's talking shit.
Let her. Oh my God! What is wrong with you?
When she is fucking finished. You can respond. Nobody's stopping you from responding. Nobody stopped you from responding since you've been here. And I would appreciate it if you would let people talk one at a time. And when your mic gets muted, do not fucking unmute it. You don't run nothing over here. Thank you.
Talking shit like she's 5 years old.
Thank you, Queen.
You're an adult. Thank you, Queen. You are an adult. Okay, you are an adult woman who I would hope pays her own bills. But I would love to see a picture of your twin and see if she aged better than you because you age like a fucking raisin. And people like you who age like that are alone.
You think I'm 30? I'm 35. Thank you.
Thank you. And I didn't even know that I clocked your age. Anyway, so like I was saying before, you're having a midlife crisis. If you are in your 30s and most of your friends are online on a YouTube space, and to the point that they are so important to you, 35 years old, so important to you that you're up here on a live full of a bunch of people arguing on behalf of one of these internet friends, and you're 35. You should have a 401k and a family. What are we doing? Are you 5? Are you 5 years old? What's really tea? I feel like I've been dealing with nothing but impotent monkeys.
How long do I have to wait?
I don't know.
Just for that, Laylo, go ahead. No, she can't. Laylo, go ahead and take your turn.
Are we actually
not playing them games over here? No, we not, because we can't get nothing done if she's going to continue to interrupt people, and that's why you keep getting ate up. There's people that's trying to actually have a conversation with you, but they taking it left because you won't stop.
It's like 5-on-1. Can you hurry up?
There is no 5-on-1.
no
Half of us
five,
are
'cause
not
I'm not
even
in
talking
this.
to you. What are you talking about?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's all.
But
That's all I really
but
wanted
you're
to
not
say.
really understanding what really can. I can cuss if you want me to.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I think people like Mantis need to go to therapy and find something to live for, and not for random bald guys on the internet. Bye.
Oh, don't call him.
All right. Well,
Don't call him
as
bald. Don't
usual,
call him bald. He doesn't like that.
Thank you
As
so much,
usual,
Tashika.
she just proved my
One second,
point.
Mantis. 1 second. Thank you so much, Tashika, for that beautiful and eloquently put. Rose, I will give it a chef's kiss. Okay? Thank you. Go ahead.
Well,
Layla wanted to say something.
she
She's
just
been waiting for a long time.
Oh, go ahead, Layla. I'm so
and
sorry.
she's
Go
been
ahead, Layla.
patient.
Yeah, Layla, go ahead.
Yeah, Mantis, you got a lot to say on the internet. Like your excuses of things are not okay. I seen the way you talk to Black people on a live. You are disgusting as a human being, and you're in these lives coming in here talking about a bald dude, aka Timu Mr. Clean, that has literally done nothing but harmful stuff to my community. You have no business to speak on anything in here and tell us to be quieter. That you're in our space again, talking to us disrespectfully. You are literally garbage and should not be speaking nor being saying, oh, I just said that as a joke, the Aryan Queen. That is harmful, and you are literally the problem of what's wrong with people. Chasing people on the internet and saying that thing is funny using the R word. My kid deals with it on a day-to-day basis. People like you are harmful and need to shut their mouth and not interrupt when people are talking on this live. Your comments have been pissing me off for a while, and I've actually been waiting here patiently. You are harmful to the internet. Your rhetoric is the problem what's happening in the real world for people. You do not get to come in these spaces and be disrespectful. Get a life and do something. Go get Botox. I don't care what you got to do. Figure it out. That's all I got to say, because I have a lot to say, but I'm going to be respectful to this live. I ain't going to roast.
Thank you, Layla.
Thank you so much,
Layla. This is a roasting live. Mantis, did you want to respond?
Is that what this is?
Yeah, I mean, this is just kind of proving my point. You guys are just proving my point.
It turned into some shit.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys are just proving my point. Okay, I can start with. Okay.
Well,
Can I
Mantis,
just
you
at
are
least
racist.
respond to somebody, or is this just like a complete like fucking bullying session?
I literally just said
You're not getting bullied, though.
But you doing all that crying, so you didn't hear
No,
me.
but this is what you guys do. This is my entire
Who
point.
is you guys?
bring
No,
someone
you
up and then
guys.
you talk shit about them, and you don't give them the chance to
Okay.
respond.
Your
Alright.
point has
Telling the
literally been
truth.
trying
Did
to.
you not hear the part
Is this
where
what
I
you
said
guys
you
do?
can
Is this how you
respond
guys
and
wanna
Laylo said that she
conduct
was done?
yourself?
Okay, so let's not do that. When Laylo said that she was done and muted her mic, and I said, Mantis, you can respond, that was your cue to talk. But if you're going to
And
whine
I
about not
began,
being
and
able
two
to
people
talk,
spoke over me.
Mantis, can you take a deep breath, honey?
Hold
Take a
on
deep breath. Get a glass of water.
Hold on a second, y'all. I spoke over you, Mantis. As a mod, and this is my mutual threat, I spoke over you. Not to argue whatever the fuck y'all are arguing, but I did speak over you so Cascade could hear what I had to say about what was happening. And if anything,
Yeah.
it was something in a way to fucking get what you wanted. I wanted to know what the fuck was going on. Are you guys going to have a conversation? Is there something to have a conversation about? I don't even understand what the fuck is happening. Because if it's a roasting session, then just roast, y'all. Or if y'all are actually trying to fucking have something to say, just say something. I don't know what's happening. So let's
I
get
think
on
the
that.
point got muted earlier, and that's when it kind of changed into this. That's what I kind of observed going on.
Turn it into the same shit that it always is. And if that's the case, then we're platforming this woman for no fucking reason.
Okay, well, look, I come into this space and I didn't realize that this is how everybody operates. But if you guys want to operate like this, then I don't think you can complain when you get it back.
Well, Mantis,
Your initial comment was, do you guys want to talk about the drama? It's interesting that you think that a civil conversation is supposed to take place here, which I believe that the conversation was plenty civil. When your initial comment was, do you guys want to address the drama? You came in here taunting and antagonizing them. So they let you up here, and I don't feel like they letting you have it as much as they could.
Well, Allison, specifically, you came up here to address.
Right.
And then you made
guys,
it
you guys,
and then Allison refuted.
yeah,
Hello,
and you guys
that's what I'm
realized
saying.
that you
She
couldn't
came in here
reach
talking about, do
nowhere.
y'all want to
Yeah.
talk about the drama? Like you said, drama.
Hey, Misha.
I know they were Tom was saying on live that I was like, misleading people, that the information I put out was not true.
Where's your Well, Allison, you said you put in another video out. The one thing that I can say is I don't know Allison like that. I've just seen Allison from this Unfuck America tour shit. And it seems to me that Allison, if she misrepresented anything, she would say something. That's what you've been doing thus far. Even with the like shit with Mercedes and whether Mercedes voted, you posted a video about it. And so I don't know that to be true yet. You get what I mean?
Oh, for sure, yeah. And please fact check me on my video. If I misrepresented something, tell me. I did not make that claim, and that's why I specifically specified with the text that it was not CP, but it definitely was weird. Like, really weird. Really.
Is it on your page right now that you're on?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go to it?
Yeah, if you guys want to.
Let's hear it.
Which one is it, Allison?
Ladies, if I may, real quick.
Let me check.
Ladies, if I may, real quick.
Oh my, go ahead.
I don't mean to interrupt. I'm just making a mod announcement, ladies. Thank you. Cascade, thank you. Wawa, Queen. As I spin around in my chair halfway, I need you guys to tap the screen and get the likes up to 40,000. There's 127 of y'all in here. Go ahead and get the likes up, like it, and share. Gift the host and the panel. Just tap the screen. Ladies, again, I'm sorry for any interruption. You may go back. I'm dropping my bald ass back.
Thank you, Rio. You've been promoted.
Queen, I'm turning
Promoted
my chair.
is wild.
I'm turning my chair 180 degrees slowly.
Queen made a very bold.
Okay, well, are we? Oh, Allison's gonna play. Go ahead, Allison.
Oh wait, so well, this one is the video I originally posted. This is not the longer.
Sorry, I gotta put it over your face, Sissy. I'm sorry.
I always be making these when I wake up in the morning. Don't judge, okay? Hold on 1 second.
Oh, we're definitely gonna judge. I'm just kidding.
Oh shoot, hold on. My sound's on it. There we go.
And this is also the same man that the Unfuck America tour is kind of hanging around with. Let me show you some of Tom's past.
They're old enough to make this decision. They can choose to do that. And if it's something that could help pedophiles, then yeah, I'm in favor of it. Go ahead, have at it.
And this little clip from Tom's Twitter. Incredible. So next time you see Z or Mercedes interact with this man and attempt to get more voters, just know that this is what we're suppressing.
So that's like the short version, and I don't have to play this. This one's like 5 minutes long, so unless you guys really want me to, where was it? Oh yeah, there's Mr. Clean says I'm misleading with my receipts. Here you go.
So to move Mr. Clean.
And I can show. Well, we can skip to here, so you guys can see more context.
Please let me know if I'm still misleading after this. I really want to check this following list after
These
this.
are women who can truly they can consent. They are of age and they can do whatever they want at that point. Then I'm in favor of it. Like, it's their choice. They can do what they want.
This is his, by the way, the proof is on his YouTube channel. Please know. Why Twitch ban me? He knows too much about it, yeah.
Old enough.
It's weird. It's weird. It's weird.
Choose to do that. And if it's something that could help pedophiles, then yeah,
Oh.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I probably should have just put the full clip in here, but I was watching it.
It's not my thing. But sure. Whatever. And I guess I got banned for that. And I look, guys, I don't know about you, but that seems, whew.
That's what I feel about this entire. This is a 22-minute YouTube video of why Twitch banned me, by the way.
Yeah, so I wasn't gonna post a full clip. But just that's the before and after to that clip.
That's illegal. Twitch can't let you say that on their platform and not.
And then I'm not gonna play this one because I don't want to get your live banned.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna be good on that one. But
Look,
no,
thank you. We trying to stay up for a little while, a little
Of course, yeah. So I won't.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to go look at it. I don't know though, because I'm not watching all that shit. I don't like, sir. If you're a creep, if people think he's a creep and people think that he's weird, that's nothing you can defend somebody against. If people are calling him a pedo himself, y'all shouldn't do that without fucking proof. And if y'all really think he is one, y'all should be reporting that to the authorities. I don't like when y'all go around this app calling people pedos and don't go to the authorities, because what are you doing? Yelling at a pedo instead of getting them off the street? That's weird. That's enabling.
I gotta I gotta go on a walk because she got my blood pressure up. But I do want to say, one, thank you for letting me come up, and two, I don't. I think we all know that pipelines are real. I have been watching all of this happen for the past 2 years, like very closely, not just with these two, but with the internet in general, the pipelines for, red pill, all the things. And what they are saying every single night in their little chat on YouTube and in their streams, it is a part of those pipelines. And it like what Laylo said, it actively harms human beings. She can act like, oh, we're just goofing around on the internet and it's just my nickname. It actively harms, pretty much every community, I would say. And it's how radicalization happens, and it's how people watch them and think, oh, well, they're saying it, so I guess I can say it. Well, they're saying it's okay, I guess it is okay. And when I look like Tom and Mantis, right? We got similar features going on. I am at the point where I feel like if we don't call these people out before they get a massive following, it gets really dangerous. That's how we got all of these red pill guys. That's how we got that's how we got all of these radicalized groups so quickly. So I've seen a lot of the things that they say, and they are heinous. The amount of hatred that they just laugh about and talk about on the internet and in their little messaging things, it's heinous. And I didn't even want to hear what she had to say, but I did enjoy everyone dragging her. That was very nice. And again, thank you for bringing me up. I'm going to listen, but I got to go on a walk because she stresses me out.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Much love, Amanda. Honestly, we were just chilling up here, y'all. This was not like
We were
chilling.
Yeah, it
we were literally
this
chilling.
is not how it was supposed to be in my Patti LaBelle voice, okay?
You know what, Cascade? Every time I start to vent over here, this is what happens.
Well, this is what happened
be
last
fair,
time.
though,
Wawa is the catalyst.
But to be fair, she came in the chat and her first message was, do y'all want to talk about the drama? And so when you ask like, oh, is this the Mantis? She was like, yeah, it's me. And she immediately came up here and started going after Allison for posting a video. So
Oh, I know, but it's been like, sis, I've been deep in the lore. So it's been like this for a few fucking days. You get what I mean? Since they came over. The problem that I have is genuinely, you came over to a space that you know nothing about. And you're mad at the way the space is run when you haven't been here for years like we have been here for years. It's like if we would have went over to their YouTube and started coming at them, talking about, y'all don't do this right and blah, 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 blah. And y'all do this, and bitch. What the fuck? You gonna look at us stupid? They're gonna be like, "This is YouTube. We do this."
We do exactly, and then or if
Exactly.
you come in, you were doing it over here already though. Like you were doing that. Like, oh, are y'all just gonna run it like this?
No,
and
I'm
like
not
that?
Tashika.
Well, the craziest part too is that they're insane hypocrisy, especially Mantis in particular, because the problem is that they came over here and then expected open arms, and then as soon as somebody was like, "Hey, I don't exactly think that what you're saying is right," they decided to bully us by trying to call us the R slur and saying a bunch of other very deplorable things. And now, because we're calling them out for it, they're trying to accuse us of being bullies and ostracizing them. And it's like, no, we're just holding you accountable and you're being a bitch about it.
Yeah, because my thing is that if you're going to stand on it, then why are you whining about it? And if you're saying like, oh, well, this is how it is over YouTube, go to YouTube.
Well, and she's
And just like Wawa said, if they go over to YouTube trying to clock you,
then you're gonna
it's
be
a
like, what the
different
fuck are you
story.
doing?
Right, it's a different story. But you over here, honey, and you
Oh
over
my
here
God.
with people in people's faces that say, don't say that over here. I just find it really weird how people get on the internet and they all of a sudden don't have any decorum. Like you follow rules everywhere else. You understand that you can't go to work saying this shit. So why are you having a problem censoring yourself on the app?
Well, and the thing
No,
is,
they're not. Hold on. They're not having a problem. They're trying to make a statement. They want the leftists to move to the middle with them, where nice racism is allowable and soft bigotry is allowable. That's what's happening. It's not a I can't censor myself. It's an I don't want. I want to set this precedent. I want to create a space for these type of people who accept this type of bigotry. And we're saying nah. So go somewhere else. The fuck?
And that's why Tashika clocked her and was like, you're trying so hard to fit in with the community that you shouldn't have no business trying to fit in with. You're literally using lingo that we know that proper, like adults do not use.
well, and she kept wanting to she kept wanting to put weights on things. I'm sorry to cut you off, Queen. I just have to say this one last thing and say that she kept wanting to put weights on things and kept whining and crying about how people were talking to Tom condescendingly or giving him insults. Bitch, you literally called people the R slur. You don't think that that's worse? Like,
I'm gonna just interrupt once you're done, so Laylo can go because you've been very quiet and you've been in the comments asking to go very nicely. You can go. The last thing that I will say is, I don't understand how your weight matters when you're trying to tell me my weight doesn't matter. So if I feel like the R slur is worse than calling Tom, whatever the fuck they've been calling him, Timu Mr. Clean.
Timu Mr. Clean.
Yeah, like, then what the fuck? There's no compromise, bruh. It's my standard and your standard, and you gonna stick to yours and I'm gonna stick to mine, and we gonna say fuck you. Like, it is what it is. But go ahead, Laylo. Oh damn, not your teacupping.
I also thought it was crazy that she was like, I'm holding myself accountable for saying it because it was wrong, but I'm going to keep saying it because I'm edgy and cool and I'm so tough. But you guys are being mean and bullying us. Like, what is wrong with you?
There's no such thing as accountability without change behavior. That's just manipulation. And so we're not manipulating motherfuckers out here. That's manipulation. Like,
exactly. Alice,
go now? Go ahead, Laylo. Go ahead.
So when she said that we're coming after Tom, I want to show you guys something, and I want to respect the host. I'm just like, it might be like, I don't know, a little triggering, actually a lot, but I just want you guys to show this. When Mantis said that, I actually was going to show her because there's actually tweets of her tweets, and they're insane, y'all. So she can close her mouth. She does not need to be platformed nor that. This is why we're calling them. I'm actually going to do diligence, y'all, of calling out these YT Yahtzees on this app. This is wild, y'all. It goes deep on this app. They are on this app, y'all. So I'm doing that for our communities to respect our spaces, so we know who these people are. So when they come into our spaces like this, we know who to block. So I'm actively working that and doing a whole Discord for this, for people to come in and see who these people are. But I'm going to go and show you guys this. It's on this YouTube video we played. If my iPhone will let me. Okay, this is what's on his inside his YouTube. That is on his YouTube in this video from the comments.
Oh, we can't see that. What are we looking at?
It says, the only race to fight wars against slavery is the white race. The first race to ban slavery is the white race. If not for the white race, slavery would still be worldwide.
Oh,
I saw Allison's headline that says Black people should be grateful for slavery.
If you that link that's in there, yeah. So I just wanted you guys to say this. So Amanda's is out here saying, because I want to respect your guys', I want to respect our spaces, to be honest, because y'all, this goes deep. Like, these people are on the app just like willy-nilly. I came across a lady who literally said in her town, like, they could still do things they did to us in the 60s and before that. And she put like the little symbols that it was legal in her town. She boldly posted out on somebody's in the comments.
Wait, hold on. I just want to be clear. I recapped this live on my live. When he opens, he tells Irish that he's streaming to his racist chat. And so I'm going to be very fair with y'all. I don't understand why after this man says he's streaming to the racist chat, there was any reason to have any combos with this man.
But see, while we've been here, though, you know what I mean? Like, this is unfortunately, that is what a lot of white creators will do, is pick these topics to incite these types of responses and laugh it off because it's not their world to live in, and they are able to close down their lives and go home and never think about it again. All they have,
sis,
they
you
get
gotta
to
remember, sis, they are trying to build platforms on TikTok, right? They're from YouTube. He's streaming to his racist YouTube chat, right? They don't have the following that they have on YouTube over here. They're trying to do that. And they're trying to do that off the backs of this fucking drama, like the Unfuck America tour shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because they just get to see the streams, they just get to see the coins and the viewers, and they don't have to think about the impact that it makes. They're worried about what you just said, building a platform. And unfortunately, the platforms get built not only by the people who are interested in the topic, but also by the people who hate watch.
Correct.
Just stream so they can fucking catch you doing some shit. Call to your line so they can hop in the box and cuss you out. And I'm not even trying to hold y'all. Calling it out is perfectly fine, but y'all got to pick the right spaces, because if y'all go to these people's lives calling them out, the numbers are going to grow and they'll get them followers. Y'all not doing what you think you're doing by going after them on their own platform, because that type of drama, people scrolling their For You page gonna always stop when they hear somebody hollering. They don't give a
And
damn what it's
Tom's,
about.
I think we even watched his platform grow from the night of everybody getting up in there. His
Of
platform
course.
grew. And I was like, this is the problem. As soon as the homeboy said he was streaming in his racist chat, my black ass would have started my own fucking live. I'm going to start my own live.
Get my ass right up out of there. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Hang up on you.
Exactly. I got my own phone and I can do that. I
Thank
think
you.
going into
Rest in
and
peace.
helping them build a platform is crazy. And I know it's not our intent. Our intent is to combat the whatever, but it sounds like the YouTube space is already built and racist.
Correct.
And now they want to come over here and tell us what to do over here.
But it's not even the YouTube space, because I'll say this at
Oh my
home, but I'm
God,
gonna
there
say
she
it
is
for you
back in
so
the
you can
comments.
understand me. Of course she is. They can't get enough, right? They holler, "Oh, you bullying me," but they come back because they feed off of this. They need somebody to hear them. They don't have no real friends in real life.
No, but this is where they also think we're a monolith, sis, because you can't bully me on my own phone. So
And
the fact that
and
you are
you
crying
didn't even get the kind of
about
hollering that you could have got.
yeah, the fact that you're crying about being bullied when I don't even think like nobody has ever bullied me on this app because
Because
I'm
I don't
grown.
see you can't be bullied.
You
You
can't
can't be
bully
bullied
me.
on here as an adult. You cannot.
Get off your phone. You don't have to be in here. You don't have to.
Okay. She and they're talking about the ones you brought on. You don't run nothing over here though. That's the thing.
Well, I don't care who you have a problem with. I have a problem with you.
Right. Like it's just like it baffles me when people say like I'm from debate, right? And you try to debate Wawa and say what's the equivocation?
I know. I was like,
But you
bitch.
can't
Oh, she
reason
thought she
enough
cooked when
to.
she
She
said that,
thought she
Queen. When
ate.
she
She
said
baby.
that,
She
she
left
thought
all.
she
Baby, that plate was full, honey. The plate was full. Because hey, when people come over here and they're like, "Oh, I'm a debater. I'm a debater," but then the more you listen to them, you realize that you don't really have the intellectual acuity that you think you do. Because if you had any good sense, you would understand that the same way that you don't see the slurs that you use as bullying or attack on a specific community or even a specific person that was personally offended by what you said, then why the fuck should anybody care about you feeling bad that somebody said you was ugly, you had bags under your eyes, and you look 47?
Correct.
Why? Why should
Nobody
we
has to care.
care? Nobody cares, right? But we're not going to police your speech, is what you're saying. So why are you saying that, oh, you just let anybody say anything? You just let them say whatever. I thought we weren't policing speech. Or is it just a privilege that you think that you hold that nobody is supposed to say anything to you, but you get to dictate what everybody else says? So if they want to say you have bags under your eyes and feel unapologetic about it, and you want to say the R slur and feel unapologetic about it, then I guess we don't have anything to talk about, do we, darling?
That's exactly what I was saying. So like, I don't understand how that was hard. Man,
It shouldn't be hard for, because that's the equivocation.
Correct. Also, let's just secure, because don't they call? Isn't that their whole point? Is that TikTok is too sensitive, and yet you're running around crying about what is happening on TikTok. You said y'all are the sensitive ones. We don't care. We're edgy. We're whatever the fuck y'all are. But y'all,
girl, you left alive to come back to continue to say you was bullied.
That's crazy to me. The funny thing is, I love that they paint the broad strokes, because I say this to other motherfuckers that are on the left. Get the fuck off the phone. The fuck you want me to do?
Hang up, bro.
What you say, Wawa? Just put it down. Just put it down.
No, because imagine, baby, phone bill's too high in 2025 to let somebody yell at you on your own phone plan.
You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, she got the anti-bullying plan.
Apparently not. Apparently not. Baby, you need to get an extra.
Man.
You need to get an extra.
What'd you say,
or
Wawa?
something, honey.
FOMO,
Download an
right.
app.
Baby, you need to get that taken care of, because if FOMO got you doing all that,
wild out here.
Baby, you
FOMO
on the wrong app. Better Health might be the app you need to spend most of your time on.
No, please, people. The funny part is, y'all, I don't understand how you don't understand personal autonomy. Get the fuck out of here if you don't like it here. No, but you want to be here for a reason.
They want to be, exactly.
They want to be here for a reason.
You want to be here.
And you want to be here so you can cry that you was bullied. I'm not listening.
Yeah.
Get the fuck off.
I'm just saying, for the low price of $99.99, I'll give you a good cuss out if that's what you like.
Pay me.
not the special.
Baby, it's a one-time deal, baby. It's the Memorial Day special, Memorial Weekend special. You better get it while you can.
Y'all say he looked like Timu Mr. Clean. I think he looked like this the Six Flag guy. That's what
No,
I think he kind of looked like what's the man from Minions? What's his name? That's what he kind of looked like. To me.
Oh, Gru, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't
He do like Gru a little bit to me. No, you know he look like the man from what's his name?
Don't do that to Gru.
What's the man? What's the granddaddy name from?
Canceled. We are canceling Cascade. Cancel.
Wait, he do kind of look like Gru. He do.
Don't you slander Gru like this?
He do though, like
no,
an
y'all
older
need to put him
version.
back up because he looks just like this nigga from Hey On. This is who he looks like.
That's the one that be breathing heavy.
This is him, and if you say it's not, yes, it is. This is him. He looked just like this boy.
Wait, Allison, can you put the picture back up so we can do a comparison?
Yo, this is fucking up.
One time.
Hold on, wait, okay, chat. We're gonna start a poll. Hold on, can somebody start a poll?
Okay, guys. All right. What are we
Wait a
doing?
second.
Not the guy from the Six Flags commercial.
Repo, we're not talking about you.
I know
We're gonna
that.
start.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm sorry, buddy.
I don't.
We're
look
gonna do a
like
poll.
That.
Hold on, let me see.
Don't do me.
What is happening?
I thought Repo thought we were talking about him.
No.
Not
Okay,
letting them come in with the egg.
How you do the other poll with the smiley face?
See. and y'all want to talk about
Okay, y'all.
I'd rather somebody tell me I look like a cartoon than to try to call me a
All
slur.
right, y'all. This
I
is
don't know about
picture
you.
1, and we're gonna show you picture 2, Queen. If you think he looks like Queen's picture, put a smiley face. Okay. If you don't think like he looks